Hello, and welcome back to English Improvement Podcast. My name is John, and today, you and I will practice English together. Not for 5 minutes this time, but for longer. Because today's episode is special. It's full of stories, exercises, and motivation to help you learn English faster and feel more confident. So relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin. Why just 5 minutes works? Many people think, to improve my English, I need to study for hours. But the truth is different. 5 minutes a day is like planting a seed. One seed looks small. But if you water it daily, it grows into a tree. Your 5 minutes every day create roots of knowledge. And little by little, they grow stronger. Think of brushing your teeth. You don't brush once for 2 hours. You brush every day for 2 minutes. That's what keeps your teeth healthy. English works the same way. Not a marathon once a week, but a small habit every single day. Confidence in speaking English. Today's focus is confidence. Because many learners feel shy. Maybe you know grammar rules, maybe you know vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, your mouth feels locked. Why? Because your brain says, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? What if I sound stupid? But listen carefully. The truth is, confidence comes from action. Not before. Not after. It comes while you are doing it. Imagine learning to swim. Can you become a confident swimmer by reading about water? No. You must enter the pool. At first, you splash. You cough. You struggle. But the more you try, the easier it becomes. Speaking English is exactly like that. Story 1: The Fear of Speaking. Let me tell you a story about one of my students. His name is Ahmed. When he joined my class, he never spoke. He always wrote answers in his notebook, but he never raised his hand. One day, I asked him, "Why don't you speak?" He said, "Teacher, I am afraid people will laugh at my accent." I told him, "Ahmed, your accent is your identity. It shows where you come from. Never hide it. Your goal is communication, not perfection." So we made a deal. Every class, Ahmed had to say just one English sentence aloud. Only one. The first week, he said things like, "I am fine. The answer is 5. Very short. Very simple. But week by week, his voice grew stronger. Month by month, his sentences grew longer. And after 6 months, he gave a full speech in front of the class. Yes, he made mistakes. Yes, he forgot some words. But the class clapped. Because courage is more powerful than mistakes. Exercise 1: Your one sentence challenge. Now it's your turn. Think of one English sentence. Right now. Maybe, "I am learning English." Or, "I am listening to John's podcast." Say it out loud. Don't just think it. Use your voice. Right now. Great job. That one sentence is your first step. The baby example. Remember the baby learning to walk? The baby doesn't say, I will walk only when I'm perfect. No. It falls. It stands. It tries again. Your English journey is the same. Falling is part of learning. Mistakes are proof that you are moving forward. Story 2, Maria's Mirror. Earlier, I told you about Maria, the student who spoke to herself in the mirror. Let me expand on her story. At first, Maria laughed at herself. She said, "This is silly. I feel crazy talking to the mirror." But I told her, "Don't stop. The mirror is your best friend. It shows your mouth. It shows your expressions. And it never judges you." So she continued. Day by day, her sentences grew. She went from, "Good morning," to, "Today I feel happy because I finished my homework," to, "This weekend, I will meet my friends at the park and we will play football." And after 3 months, Maria stood on stage and gave a presentation. Her hands were shaking. Her voice was not perfect. But she did it. And after that moment, her fear was gone. Maria discovered the truth. Fear does not disappear before action. Fear disappears after action. Exercise 2, the mirror method. Here is your next challenge. Go to a mirror. Look at yourself. And say one sentence in English. Example. "Hello, how are you?" Or, "I am ready for today." Do this every morning. 1 minute. 1 sentence. Every day. In 1 month, you will see a huge difference. Story 3, the power of recording. Another student of mine, Li from China, used a different method. She recorded herself speaking English every day. At first, she hated listening to her own voice. She said, "I sound terrible. My English is bad." But I told her, "Keep recording. In 1 month, you will hear the difference." She recorded 30 seconds daily. Day 1, full of mistakes. Day 30, still mistakes, but more fluent. Day 90, even more natural. When she compared day 1 and day 90, she was shocked. Her pronunciation was clearer. Her sentences were longer. Her confidence was stronger. Recording is like a time machine. It shows you your progress. Exercise 3, record yourself. So here's your challenge. Take your phone. Record yourself saying, "Hello, my name is John. And I am learning English." Do it every day. Save the recordings. After 1 month, listen again. You will be surprised. The science behind practice. Why do these small exercises work? Because of your brain. When you repeat something, your brain creates a neural pathway. At first, the path is weak. But with repetition, the path becomes strong. Like a road becoming a highway. That's why practice matters more than theory. Reading grammar is like looking at a map. But speaking is like walking the road. The more you walk, the easier it becomes. Story 4, the mountain climber. Let me tell you a story about a mountain climber. He wanted to climb the tallest mountain. But he felt afraid. His teacher told him, "Don't look at the top. look at your next step. So every day, he climbed a little higher. Step by step. Day by day. And finally, he reached the top. Learning English is the same. Don't think, I must be fluent in 1 year. Think, today I will say one new sentence. That is your next step. Practical English practice, shadowing. Now, let's practice together. This method is called shadowing. It means you listen and repeat at the same time. Ready? I will say a sentence. You repeat after me. 1. I am confident when I speak English. 2. Mistakes help me grow. 3. Every day, I improve a little. 4. Speaking English is fun. 5. I believe in myself. Excellent. Repeat these daily. Affirmations change your mindset. Story 5. The Taxi Driver. One of my favorite students was a taxi driver named Rahul. He didn't have much time to study. But he had one trick. While driving his taxi, he listened to English podcasts. And whenever the road was clear, he repeated the words aloud. At first, only small sentences. But after 1 year, he could hold long conversations with foreign passengers. He didn't go to school. He didn't buy expensive courses. He just used his small time every day. This is the power of micro-learning. Exercise 4, the bus stop practice. Next time you wait for a bus, or train, or stand in line, practice one English sentence. Say it softly. Even whisper. But say it. For example, the bus is late today. I am waiting for my train. I will buy some bread when I reach the shop. Your waiting time becomes learning time. Final motivation. My dear friend, remember this. English is not a subject. It is a skill. Like cooking. Like dancing. Like driving. I'm John, and this was English Improvement Podcast. Until next time, keep speaking, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. Bye, and I will meet you in the next video.